My cat will probably meow halfway through, being like, meow, let me in, let me in. But hopefully not. How's everyone doing tonight? Happy. It's Mermaid Monday today. I'm just gonna try and get this tripod just a touch lower because I'm kind of short. There we go. How's everyone doing? Let me make sure that I can see it on my computer just so I can read the chat a little bit easier. I've only done a YouTube live stream on my phone like once or twice. So this is gonna be my first like trial of a really long, more formalized live stream vertically, so apologies for any sort of technical delays. My friend did one earlier today, and she forgot that it was muted the entire time, but it looks like I have volume, so that's good. Let's see, I'd really prefer to see this on my computer, just so I can read all of your guys' comments just a little bit easier. Sometimes it's hard with the teeny tiny screen. Yeah, there we go. All right. Let's watch this. Feel free to chat. Okay, perfect. Glamorous is here. Hey, Glamorous. Glamorous Titanic, welcome. Happy Mermaid Monday. Okay, perfect. Now I can see you guys live chat, and I'll pop this out so I can see it really easily. Oh, we've got Scenaria? Shalom, I'm just excited to see your stuff. Thanks, Ellie. Is there a way I can zoom this in? Oh, hey, we got Leah Harisco, or Mermaid Leary, welcome! Good to see you. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited for this. Okay, I don't think I can actually make it that much bigger, so it's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna go to Shop Vancouver Mermaid, because I might be showing you guys a little bit of what I'm doing. So, today, Soraya, sorry. So today, I have a new package. This is some leggings from Shop Vancouver Mermaid from the Haunted Tides collection. And I thought, normally when I do my collections, I try and do them in chronological order, but I thought I'm gonna do it in reverse chronological order because we're starting with an unboxing. So, I'm really excited for these. These are the Seabreeze Spirit leggings from the latest collection that Courtney and Eric have been working so hard on. So I got the Seabreeze Spirit leggings in the size small. Oh wow. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh. This is like the perfect like spooky, misty, I mean very, very I don't know, oceany, spirity, ghosty kind of color purple. Oh my gosh, and these fins are printed on. These are printed on fins. They're not real fins. They look super duper three-dimensional. Oh my goodness. And then, oh, this beautiful, beautiful, like, teal here at the bottom. Oh, that's lovely. And then this, it's kind of in, like, this stripy... Guys, there's, like, a little bit of pink at the bottom of these fins. Oh my gosh, I've been looking at that tail colorway in the new release. It's so pretty. Oh, I hate that I like it so much, because this means I'm probably going to have to get the tail. Oh my gosh, it's glorious. Oh my gosh, okay, I gotta try these on. The last pair of leggings I got, which I will show momentarily, I got in the size medium just because I noticed my butt got a bit bigger, but then I went back to school and I've immediately lost all that weight. So I'm back down to the size small, and this fits phenomenally, so... Oh my gosh, that's so cute! Oh, I love it! Oh my gosh, these are adorable, and they're so comfy. These leggings are super comfy. Oh, they're so fun. Okay, I'm gonna take this off YouTube. Don't freak out. I am wearing a crop top. It's actually a sports bra. Underneath, this is, I think this is the second most latest thing I've gotten from Shop Vancouver Mermaid. It's my custom top. Oh my gosh, these look so good together. Oh, I'm stoked, Courtney. You have outdone yourself yet again. Oh my gosh. I don't love the color that my light is right now. It's looking a bit yellow. There we go. Yeah, this shows more accurately what both my flesh, I'm not wearing the cutest underwear underneath these, so bear in mind that, but what my flesh and the actual colors of the leggings look like. Ah! These are so cute. Oh my gosh. Once I had a dream that I was a merman who visited Titanic's Red. It was surreal. Wow, that's a crazy dream. The color combo makes me think of the Haunted Mansion movie. Very ghosty. Yes, totally. I totally get kind of the spirity witchy, not even witchy, just like ghostly vibe. It's like, I feel like I'm translucent. Like this is the color of translucence. I love it. It's like just kind of like a more pastel, slightly scarier version of my color palette. I love it. Looks so cute with the top, right? So this is a custom Shalusion top. So for those that don't know, Courtney Mermaid makes these. Like, they're called a long line sports bra is technically what, like, the base of this is called, but they're Shalusion tops for all sorts of merfolk. They're quite compression. There's, like, very little boobing that's happening. Not that I have much boobing, but, so this is a completely custom design to me. You may notice it looks similar to one of my other custom silicone tops because I love doing this. I love giving two different artists the same inspiration and just going, that. So, obviously, it's pretty simple. Purple starfish on teal seaweed with some little pearl accents, and yeah, Courtney just knocked it out of the park, and then I said, ooh, in a little teardrop-shaped gem, which I have this folded over so you can't quite see it. Let's fix that. There we go. So you can get little gems added to your things. It's all printed on. I wear this when I'm teaching swimming lessons, not all the time, because it's like my favorite, but sometimes I do, and kids love it. They are like, oh my gosh, this looks so real. I'm like, it is real. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then, this isn't quite, but I'm liking all these vibes together. This isn't quite the order, reverse chronological that I've got everything in, but, you know, you just want to complete the set. This is not part of the set, but Shop Vancouver Mermaid also makes bracers, and there are some bracers being released that are in all the colorways of the Haunted Tides collection, and I really, darn you, Courtney, I want the bracers that match these leggings. But I have some that are kind of similar color. These are the Midnight Magic ones. Oh, so cool. I love these ones. So the bracers they cover your full forearm. Does she do custom solutions for the long sleeve rash guards? You probably have to send Courtney an email about that one. I'm not sure. I know it was kind of debated, but it would probably be a little expensive to produce. But if you want it, you can try. But these, so they are made in-house here in Vancouver, not in my house, not in my house, at the Shop Vancouver Mermaid studio, the apartment. And they're sized to just kind of a general sizing, I think. We used to give measurements, but I think these ones are just generally sized and they fit fine. So they're, yeah, it's like this really soft scuba knit fabric. And then there's fins that are cut out and sewn on. And it's all printed, sublimated printing. These are not going to fade in the water. Actually, funny story. So the stuff that's made like Shop Vancouver Mermaid, like in-house with the sublimation printer and everything, like none of my stuff fades. None of my stuff. Like stuff that's more likely to fade is like the leggings that are produced elsewhere. But we'll get into that a bit more. But, so these are the bracers. I love them. I have way too many pairs of bracers. It is a bit much. And okay, I've got, yeah, one more thing that I'm actually kind of curious about. I've got, this is a fin skin, so you're like, what the heck, why did you chop off the top part of your mermaid tail? This is not. This is meant to go over the Mermaid Linden monofin. Well, I figured since I'm here, I might as well demonstrate it. Just sit down for this. I've been thinking about getting some of those too, but I have super small wrists. Does Courtney do custom measurements for those? Honestly, I can't remember off the top of my head, but they're pretty, like, these ones are pretty fitted. I've got pretty skinny wrists. Actually, yeah, I think these ones I got custom sized. These ones were made just general sizing. And so this is how it looks on me. I've got fairly slender arms, so it's a little less tight than this one, but it still fits. This one's never slipped down when swimming, because it's got this double seam here, so even if it is like a bit big, like this is actually a bit big on me here, but it hasn't slipped down. So, I don't know. I say just go for it. Just go for it. And if you do find it's really quite tight or like quite loose, probably wouldn't be too much to just take it in like this. Just fold it and sew it in. Courtney just announced they'll be doing custom sizing for the Arden fins. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Because, yeah, I missed that part. So, yes, you can get custom sized arm fins. Amazing. Fantastic. So, yeah, these are the Midnight Magic arm fins. There's a whole bunch new that are matching the Haunted Tide collection, which I'm sporting on my lower half right now. That's great news. Thank you so much. Honestly, I forgot to say why these are cool. When you feel like a freaking warrior fish, I love them so much. Like, bracers were actually the very first mermaid accessory, except for like maybe a necklace, that I ever got when I was a little baby mermaid, because I just wanted to feel powerful. I wanted to feel powerful and strong and fast in the water. The fins make you feel so fast. And then if you've got stuff like a medical bracelet, or sometimes public pools make you wear these freaking wristbands, and they don't ever actually check that you're wearing the wristbands. They just make you wear them. So I'll bring a pair of bracers, put on my stupid little wristband, slip the bracer over top. If you've got like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch that you want to use to like track your mermaid workout, but don't want it like, you know, you looking like a weird spy kid mermaid. That's what the arm fins are great for. But mostly, honestly, for me, it's mostly just they're really fun. And I have oodles of arm. These are literally just the arm fins I have from Shop Vancouver Mermaid. It's so bad. So I really quite like them. I think you will too. They're one of my favorite things, and it's a pretty like low cost but like fancy dancy accessory that can kind of up your mermaid game. It's probably like one of the cheapest accessories you can get that adds a bit of extra pizzazz to your outfit, because it's basically just a small piece of fabric, as opposed to like a mermaid top, which is a lot more fabric, or a mermaid necklace that has to be made of very, very specialty materials. This is like basically just what's left over. This is like the fabric that like, is on the sheet of fabric that is made for tails, and then, you know, it's less waste, right? So we're being able to use up every single inch of available space. So what I'm doing right now is I am just getting my fin skin ready for purchase. No, ready for demonstration. So what I do is I will slide it over top of the foot pockets. I'll have the straps undone, and then there's two little holes that go right where this little clip is for the linden. So then you slide the fin skin over the hole, then you put the clip, then you put the strap into the clip, and then all you have to do is slide the fin skin over the monofin like you would just a regular tail. And bada bing, bada boom. Now, why a fin skin, you may ask? Well, great question. So glad you asked. These are fantastic for if you're like not ready for full tail, or you just literally for whatever reason can't wear a full tail, but you can wear a monofin. All you have to do is put this over, wear a pair of matching leggings, and bada bing, bada boom, you are a mermaid. I did a little video on my Instagram where I much more eloquently put it on. Here I'm kind of flopping around in my office in my socks. But my little turtle socks. But okay, it's not quite the same color. I was kind of hoping that these would be like the same color. I didn't think so, but a girl can dream. So this is, there we go. This is the Midnight Magic fin skin. This is what it looks like on. So it'll go right over pretty much the whole of the monofin foot pocket, but there's still obviously space for you to put your feet and quick release it off. You can also have easier access to your straps than if you were in a mermaid tail. So it's good for even if you have a pool that has tail bands. You know, they're like, well, you can't encase your full feet and legs into a tail, but you can go, well, I can have them free in just a monofin. Look, my knees are free, right? So that works pretty well. So Courtney makes these fin skins for the linden monofin. The adult's linden monofin is open at the bottom. So for maximum not drag. I got my first Finful Discovery Tail last week. Your reviews were so helpful. Oh, thank you. Have I done a review of my Discovery? I don't think I actually have. Where can you get swimmable mermaid necklaces? Ooh, that's a good question. My go-to is Ripple's Relics, but they don't really make the jewelry anymore, which is too bad. But yeah, the linden monofin was the first monofin that Courtney made for the fin skins. First monofin Courtney made the fin skins for. There we go. You got it, Faith. So it's got a little bit of this extra beautiful traily, swoopy bit, flappy bit in the water. But Courtney also makes them now specifically for the Luna monofin. This is the thinnest Luna monofin. This one, actually, they discontinued this version of the silicone. Now it's a rubber, which I've tried before. It's pretty decent. It's saddled, pulls around. They have tail bands. Oh, do they at least let you use a monofin? That's too bad. Oh, I love my Linden. It's really fun. It doesn't go zoom, but it does have a very nice natural floopy doopy. Shop Vancouver Mermaid also makes the fin skins for this. Same idea. There's a little hole right on the fin skin that goes around the snub, and then all you do is just put this on. Yeah, I found about Ripple's relics and love the jewelry, but I know they're no longer making them. Skulls and Scales on Instagram makes stuff that's pretty similar. Yeah, she goes by Skulls and Scales. She's like this fantastic gothic little fishy. She makes some pretty good stuff. So anyways, you can buy fin skins for the Luna Monofin as well. Actually, you know what? Ugh. Oh yeah, I've got another fin skin right here. This one. This one is only made for the Linden because it looks way better on a wider fluke. Doesn't this look familiar, boys and girls? This is the, what do you call it? H2O Moonlight Magic Fin Skin. I've got my other Linden Monofin using this right now. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Yeah, this is another thing I got in the second most recent update. Okay, I figured out a way that I can change my leggings on you guys, and you don't have to see my bum. I'm very excited. I just figured this out right now. We're a one-woman show here today, boys and girls. But we've got the Linden Monofin on the Moonlight Magic fin skin. Oh, I love this one. So you can see all those little details. If you're like, I really can't afford the new Moonlight Magic tail, but I want a little bit of that pizzazz. Who's your favorite H2O mermaid? Lewis. Lewis is my favorite H2O mermaid. Of the actual mermaids, I'd say I identify with Emma the most because I'm very neurotic and type A like she is. I'm not neurotic like Cleo is. Unpopular opinion, I hate Cleo. I think she's really annoying and whiny and just doesn't see what a good man Lewis is for her. Lewis is my favorite H2O mermaid. Anyways, H2O. We got H2O pants. H2O pantaloons. Oh my goodness. These are my second most recent pair of leggings after I just got a pair today. And I love them, so let me just show them off for you. I started watching H2O when I was little and it showed me I can balance life and mermaiding. Hey, yeah, that's so true. That's so true, you know, the girls, they can do it all. Alright, so this is the Moonlight Magic leggings. These are some of my absolute favorite pairs of leggings. Look at how bright and vibrant and beautiful they are. Ugh, the stripes. So honestly, like combining this and this is like, boom, the vibes. Honestly, I'm thinking of attending Fan Expo this year and dressing up as an H2O mermaid. Just wear my H2O top. And if I want to go a little bit more casual, then my beefy, sweaty silicone one. There's also the Shop Vancouver Mermaid. So this is the same base as the Shalusion tops, which I'm wearing right now. Shalusion top. So it's the same base of the long line sports bra. It's very compression fit. So even if you don't have seashells, or even if you have seashells and don't want them, you can wear these. These are for everyone. They are very small. Like they're pretty snug, so size down. But yeah, these ones come in scales too. I really like how these are kind of like, it kind of fades, you know? I mean, obviously I've got yellowish colored skin, but these ones just fade in really nicely to the skin. So this is the H2O Shalusion top. Very cute, very cute. I love wearing this one. Love it. There are no H2O bracers, unfortunately, yet. I don't know, maybe I will harass Courtney for that. But there are Pirates of the Caribbean tail, or the, what are they called? I think we call them Pirates of the Caribbean tails, I forget. But yeah, inspired by the Pirates of the Caribbean mermaids, there are these scales that I wear with my H2O stuff. Do you guys want to see the H2O tail? I love the color fade over the H2O scales, right? Okay, here's the H2O tail. This is what everyone's here for. Oh my good heavens! Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this crop top on, just so that it's less jarring. We've got a little more of a consistent color story here while I put on the H2O tail. So, I mean, getting a second H2O tail, a fabulous fancy H2O tail, has always been kind of a pipe dream of mine, but, you know, just wanting other tails have taken priority. But Mermaid Zelda, she's She really wanted to be an H2O mermaid, and she's like, Courtney, just do it. I know you can do it. I know you can knock it out of the park. And thank Neptune for Mermaid Zelda, for being such a wonderful cheerleader and inspiration. And so Mermaid Zelda made a lot of this happen. Mermaid Zelda has made a lot of things happen. I'm very grateful for her. Loving the color fade over the H2O. Right. Oh my gosh. I've always admired the tail makers on the show of H2O, right? So what Shop Vancouver Mermaid has done is try and pay homage to the tails. Now this is not, I always say H2O because that's just, I like H2O more. But this is actually more inspired by the Mako Mermaid's tails. Because as you see here, it's got kind of a very, very light underbelly. This is like the color of my skin. This is the color of the tail. It is not modified in any way to match anyone's skin tone. It's just, it matches what they looked like on the show. And so we've got some really very cute roundy little scales, and it's got a lot of lovely striping. And now, one woman show. Whoa, slippery. And this is the back of the tail. So this is got a dorsal fin running along the whole length of the tail, which I adore. Selfin. Hey, how's it going? And this is the fluke. Now the fluke is huge. The fluke is flippin' huge. This is made for the fish fin monofin. I got mine off Amazon. It's called the Seaquatorium. Oh, there's a piece of lint on my tail. No! I hope it's lint. If it's not, I'm going to be very upset. Anyways, this is a very uncomfortable pose. I might have to sit myself down. Oh, my husband just messaged me. I hope he's not making fun of me. Anyways, so this is the H2O tail. It's got a dorsal fin. I'm gonna take it off so you guys can see the... Oof! I'm very warm. I'm gonna crack open a window. But this is the fluke. Time to see if that's actually... Oh, it is just lint. Very good. Look at how it looks like... It looks like fire! I watched a making of video for the H2O tails. Holy carp, there's so much work involved gluing individual scales. Yeah! So, instead of tiny little sequin scales that are gonna fall off and pollute the natural environments, we've just got printed on teeny tiny sparkly scales. Like, might I remind you, besides the dorsal fin, this is all 2D print. But it looks really three-dimensional. And fantastic. Okay, what does husband want? He said, I can deadlift 3 plates. Good for you, baby. Is he watching my live stream? He's making fun of the fact that this is heavy. Okay, I can deadlift a monofin too. That's not a deadlift. I'm deadlifting this. I don't know. Anyways, so it's made for the fish fin monofin. And it's got a thing called a fin pocket. What's a fin pocket, Faith? Oh, I'm so glad to tell you about all this ridiculously niche mermaid terminology. A mermaid fin pocket is a little sewn line that perfectly traces out the outline of your monofin. That's the thing that goes inside of your tail to make you go zoom. A fin pocket does a couple things. One, it stops your monofin from sliding hither and to thither everywhere inside your tail as you're swimming. It keeps the actual shape of it. Second of all, it allows you to have some beautiful, just look at the way it curls. Some beautiful extra added fabric to the end of your tail without causing drag. It's amazing. So I actually had a friend that had a tail made for she had a Fantasy Fin 3 tail. And she liked the fish fin monofin so much that she actually asked Shop Vancouver Mermaid to sew in a fin pocket inside the tail. And guess what? She has never used the Fantasy Fin 3 since. She loves how much more lightweight this is, and even though the fluke was designed for a bigger monofin, she's not getting an extra bit of drag of fabric billowing and blowing through the water. It's just perfectly flowing and flicking, and it's so good. And like, it's hard to describe unless you've tried it, but it seriously makes such a big difference. Kind of the same way why Finfolk did their tails with the vinyl. Just one second, I'm going to open a window here. I'm getting warm. All my lights on. There we go. So Finfolk did the vinyl in their tails to fill out the flukes so that all that extra fabric around the monofin was not going to cause drag. So, anyways, the Pirates of the Caribbean tails, which here's one of the kind of colorways of it. The Pirates of the Caribbean tails do the same thing. And they've got a crazy long fluke. It's probably like twice as long as this, and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. It's too good. I cry every time. So the Pirates of the Caribbean tails are made for this monofin. This is the fish fin monofin. You can kind of see that shape. It's kind of shaped like a dolphin's tail. That's kind of vaguely what the shape is. The Pirates of the Caribbean tails are also made for the Finis Luna monofin, and they are also made for the Mahina. I think I've seen people have the most amount of success when they use either the Mahina or the fish fin in those tails. But those ones are absolutely gorgeous. Everyone's favorite. They're just so flowy and impressive. And besides having, like, the H2O tails with the one dorsal down the back, they also have side fins all the way along the side. And they're so gorgeous. So it's like, picture this dorsal fin, but it's also all the way down the side. What is your favorite monofin to put in them? I really like the fish fin. I really enjoy the fish fin. I think it just makes this shape, like, brings it to life. I also really enjoy the Mahina inside my tails. Super lightweight, super durable. I can fold this thing in half, throw it in a suitcase, and be on my way, and it's totally fine. Love this one. So, anywho, I have blabbered enough. Actually, no, I haven't. I want to show you the Pirates of the... Why was I trying to tell you what the tails look like when I have a print of the leggings right on? I used to use these ones as my H2O leggings before Courtney came out with the Moonlight Magic leggings. But these are the Pirates of the Caribbean leggings. Honestly, these leggings are the ones that I get the most amount of compliments on. We'll see when I wear my new ones out. When should I wear them? Maybe I should wear them on Halloween at school. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take off my socks. Why am I wearing socks? This is my own darn house. Free feed on the internet. You're welcome, everyone. So these are just so beautiful. So this fin is kind of what the fins on the tails look like. It looks translucent because the beautiful, fantastic artist Courtney has put kind of a version of the scales fading into the fins. So it looks like the fins are translucent and you're seeing the scales underneath. You get what I'm putting down? It's so cool. And actually, I think that happened with these ones, the Haunted Tides collection, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. Maybe not. These ones are more printed on looking. Or not printed on looking, but more contrasty. Oh, no. So what's been done? Yeah, what's been done here? Aha. Sorry, I've not really seen these. No, it's kind of... Anyways, it looks like there's scales, like, underneath that. Right there. Isn't that cool? This is my newest pair of leggings. For those of you that just tuned in, I just unboxed these ones. Oh, they're so beautiful. I love them so much. How am I doing on phone battery? Because I'm on my phone. 39%! We chillin'. Oh, the magic of layers and creating digital. Right! It's so good! What did I drop? Oh, one of my little jellyfish. I got these jellyfish for, like, mermaid decoration. I put one of them up, and then I decided to do a trunk or treat with my church, and so I'm going to use those as decoration for my car. Hopefully they don't get soaked in the rain, because they are made of paper, I now just realized. I'll try and keep them underneath my car. Anyways, so this is all I have from the Pirates of the Caribbean collection. No, wait, there's more! I lied, fishes. I have too many things. This is I think the first thing I got, yes, because I was quite poor when Courtney came out with the Pirates of the Caribbean collection, so I didn't buy anything, nay for these bracers and these pants. I like these ones, because I like blue. I wear blue more than I wear orange. Where do you get the fish fin? You get the fish fin. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I have an affiliate link on Amazon, boys and girls. Okay. Let's try not to dox myself. Amazon. Where is
I can never find my Amazon shop. Nerd. Hold on. Actually, no. Here, look at me again. Hi, how's it going? Ooh, computer view. Gosh. .com/shop. I have like all my friends' Amazon shops because I look at them to see what they're recommending. Hold on a second. Please hold. Your call is very important to us. There it is. Okay, I actually do have an Amazon shop. I rarely ever promote it. Mostly because I don't really get a lot of return on investment on my promotions of it. But I do actually have the actual Monofin I have listed under there under, I'm just going to put this in the description, Amazon shop, under tails and monofins. So all the things that I link in my Amazon shop, they're not Shop Vancouver Mermaid stuff because that's not on Amazon, but these are all stuff that I recommend, and I have them kind of in order of like noob to pro. So you might have to scroll down a little bit because I don't exactly recommend the fish fin for like your very first fin. But this is it. This is the exact one, the Sequatorium one. It's just a white label. They have it in blue and pink. When I bought it, they had a purple option, so I got the purple, and I was really excited. But yeah, 169 buccarinos. Ooh, only 6 left in stock. Okay, let me share this for you all. Copy link. Actually, how do I find the... Is this the right one? I don't know. Anyways, where am I? I go to you and I hit paste in the chat so you can see it. Whoa! What's your favorite tail from Shop Vancouver Mermaid you have? I don't really have a favorite. They're all my babies. I really do like the H2O. I think that's the one I've been using the most lately. But they're all my babies for various reasons. And you asked that about any of my tails. And I'm just like, they're all my babies. I love them all equally. Some of them I love more, let's be real. But, you know, you say the same thing about your children and your pets. So, yeah. This is the Pirates of the Caribbean collection. Super cool. This came out, I think, in 2021. And I wanted to show you another collection that came out. I'm going to take off one pair of pants and put on another on top of it. This looks so ridiculous. I'm like, but wait, I have another slightly different pair of orange Shop Vancouver Mermaid leggings. So this matches the top that I've been wearing. Oh yeah, I should talk about this top. This is called the crop top. So it feels like a swimsuit, but it could be worn like not as a swimsuit. I usually just wear it as like a t-shirt, tank top, crop top thingy with a bra underneath. It's a little thin for just like a swimsuit or a top without anything underneath. What's the tail count now? 50 something? It's a lot. We're at, I think, 4 Shop Vancouver Mermaid tails, which is not enough. But, okay, let me beholden to you. This is the Sunset Skeleton Shop Vancouver Mermaid leggings. They are purple and orange. They're very Halloween-y. Happy Halloween, my fishes. They have these skeleton bones on the side. Spooky. They're amazing. They also come in like a beautiful electric blue, which is actually pretty much kind of the same color scheme as this fin. You know what? I'll just show you guys the collection because I think it's a really underrated one. And I love it. Okay. It is under, if you go to Shop Vancouver Mermaid buy collection, that's the tail of the leggings I just unboxed. Anyways, Mertober 2022. So this is the top I'm wearing. These are the leggings I am wearing. They also come in plus sized, by the way. They also come in plain. Here's the plus size. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's also like a sea witch looking thing. Super cute. And then you also, here's what the blue colorway looks like. And you can also get it with the skeleton hands. I opted not for that just because I wanted to wear it around children. And I thought that that was a bit crude for children. But if you're into like the witchy looks, this is that. And there's also, for crop tops, there's also these ones from the, there you go, Pirates of the Caribbean collection that have these gills on it. Amazing. Here, let me let me show it to you because I also wanted to show you my collection. Pirate Dreams, that's what's called. Let's do, actually, you haven't seen the Marina. This is the Marina. This is the green pirate of the Caribbean mermaid. So this is what those crop tops look like. Oh, look at the stripes. Oh, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. Kind of got this nice fade here. Gills. Oh my gosh. Ah, I love it. And then we've got the rash guard. So yeah, someone was asking about rash guards earlier. That's like one item from Shop Vancouver Mermaid I don't have just because I don't wear rash guards often. But oh, look at that. That's so cool. Natural freshwater fishy. A lot of people who have sun sensitivities wear these, or if they've just got like the dysmorphia, or they're just like, I'd rather cover up. The rash guards are great for that. There's a few other colors and styles over at Shop Vancouver Mermaid. Coffee break. Okay, so happy Mertober, my friends and my fishes. Do I have anything that's like, oh yeah, here's another spooky thing I have. This is a one-of-a-kind bracer, and I love it. I think this was like one of the first bracers that Courtney made with fins on it. Where is the other one? I think this was like when Courtney was like, oh, let me experiment with adding fins to the bracers. I was like, how about some Siren ones? So I've got Siren bracers. I love them. Here, there, they'll look nicer with this. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I'm a pretty bad finfluencer. I have a discount code. Gets you 10% off everything. It's Nerdmaid. There's a link in the description of like where to buy everything. But yeah, Nerdmaid gets you 10% off. Yes, these are my custom Siren bracers. I love them. They're super cool. They're kind of like this speckled greenish. This is actually the only thing I have from Shop Vancouver Mermaid that doesn't have scales on it. I can't even imagine having that many tails. I have two, and one of them is mostly retired. The other is brand new. I got the Andromeda. Ooh, that's exciting. I love the Andromeda. My Andromeda is retired, because I got the old version. Okay, and yeah, speaking of FinFun and FinFolk, love those brands. Today is the Shop Vancouver Mermaid Day. I'm super stoked to, like, show my whole collection as a whole. If we start adding in other mermaid tail brands, I'm gonna be here literally all night. Do you know how long it takes me to film my collection update videos every year? Way too freaking long, and I just realized I need to update my document with the stuff I got today. Okay, let's talk about more Shalusion tops. So, I'm going to take off these bracers, because yes, I want to show you, oh, and bottoms. There's also bottoms. I'm not going to try on the bottoms, because frankly, I haven't shaved my legs in several months. Okay, rummage. Okay, let's talk about the bottoms. So, they're just simple high-waisted bottoms. Faith, those look like granny panties. You'd be so correct in that assumption. I don't blame you. These are the Invis-bottoms, which were kind of my idea. It's not the most original idea, but basically, nude. So that when you wear a light-colored tail, or a particularly see-through one, like one from Magic Tail, your butt and your underwear and your whatever you're wearing underneath your tail won't show through, because just the way that light works, if it's nude colored, it's not going to be seen. So, pretty darn neat. So these are super cute. I wear them a lot, just like under my leggings. Frankly, they're one of the only 3 pairs of swim bottoms I have. I have probably about 35 different swimsuit tops and about 3 bottoms. No, I have 4. I lied. I do have 4 bottoms. I will show you 2 more. So they're just kind of like a high-waisted, just simple swimsuit. Great. There's times where I wear these to the pool. I take off my tail, and people are like, "Gah!" And I'm like, "Ha, right. These are the color of my butt." I think they come in a couple different skin tone colors. I think maybe 5 or 6. So yeah, they're close enough. They're not like perfectly my skin tone, but it's close enough that it works for what I need it to. So when I'm wearing a lighter colored tail, I'll always make sure to wear these underneath. But if you're like, that's gross, I'm never gonna wear swim bottoms that are colored my butt in a million years, that's perfectly acceptable. There's also scaled ones. These are the Shalusion ones. I think these are the Star Sapphire Shalusion. Here, look at them. They have
things. There we go, swim bottoms. Oh yeah, we have like 8 different colors of nude bottoms. Okay, so these are the Shalusion nude bottoms. These are, yes, they are the Sky Sapphire. There's too many names for the things, sometimes I forget. But these are the Sky Sapphire swim bottoms. They're this beautiful light blue to lilac with this netting and little bitty sisters. And I love them, and they go so freaking perfectly with, I'm just going to put it on over top. This is going to be very undignified looking. If you're like, Faith, this Shalusion tops, it's too tight on me. It's not, it's just, you have to wrestle yourself into it. So it's like, it does this right now. Don't worry. Don't worry. That's natural. It's all part of the process. There we go. Bam. Bam. Eee, this is the Sky Sapphire Shalusion swim top. So this is inspired by one of my fellow Finfluencers and coming for my brand. I love her. She's great. But coming from my brand, fellow Galaxy Mermaid Kaylee. No, she's a Galaxy Mermaid, but she does it in like such like a cute, like elven kind of witchy sort of way. I love it. It's great because I really like galaxies in space, but I find that sometimes like there's a very fine line between dorky galaxy and then like going into like witchy astrology, which I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not a witchy astrology girly. I'm just more like, I love it. And she does more kind of the witchy side of things. So it's good. We kind of are on the opposite ends of the galaxy spectrum. And she's a little more pastel than I am. So that is reflected in this top. But yeah, when Shop Vancouver Mermaid came out with that, inspired by Kaylee's direction, I was like, well, I gotta get it. And it's so good. Oh my gosh. And so it matches perfectly with these swim bottoms. Oh my goodness. It's super cute. So this was the second Shalusion top I got, and it's one of my favorites. I wear it for swim lessons all the time. All the time. It is just the bomb diggity. Alright. So, I'm also going to show, since I'm wearing this, I'm going to show another pair of leggings and, oh, another pair of bottoms, actually. Where'd they go? I'll start with the bottoms, since we're on the topic of bottoms. Where did it go? It's somewhere around here. Here it is. It's really hard because I have like 5 things with the same pattern. These are the swim bottom short things. Actually, I should just wear these underneath my leggings when I'm putting them on for you guys, and then I can take them off and it's not like my underwear. Please hold. Your call is very important to us. So, there's not a ton of them available in the shop. I think they're still available, but only a few different styles were produced. Let me just take a look. Actually, I don't even know if these are, oh no, they are. Under shorts, so we've got them for the summer line and the Pirates of the Caribbean line, and the first, actually quite a few of them. Oh, and there's nude ones. Man, I did not promote these enough. And they're actually pretty cheap, because they're basically just like really short leggings. OMG, hi! Oh, hello! Welcome! We're doing the Grand Tour collection of my Shop Vancouver Mermaid stuff. We're on, what, like, minute 49? So these are the bottoms! These are the shorts. Super duper cute. Ugh. So these are the Star Sapphire, and this is the Sky Sapphire. But all you need to know is they're both purple, and I both love them. Here we go. So they're just like, they're made of the same material as the leggings. They're just like short. Oh, damn, I look good. These are amazing. I love them. I do notice that sometimes they do roll up, so I don't wear them a lot as swim shorts because I don't like the extra bulk that sometimes happens. So most of the time I just use them for kind of casual lounging around. Occasionally I wear them as swim bottoms, and you can wear these in the water. I usually try to wear just a bikini bottom underneath just for like a little bit of added protection. I don't know, sometimes I feel weird just wearing them by themselves. You can, but typically I wear something else with them. But yeah, these come in a variety of different colors. It's great if you want more of the coverage, which I know a lot of people really like. And yeah, there's just so much more comfortable than like bikini bottoms. I will admit, these are quite comfortable. I like them quite a bit. But most of the time, you'll see me in the leggings. And I will show you, these are the Star Sapphire leggings. I actually have 2 pairs of them, and I wear these ones to death. Like, if they look like crap, that's because I've had these, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and I wear them probably weekly in the water. They're like just my favorite ones to wear for swimming lessons. They just feel so me, so very me, and I love them. And yeah, so. But here they are on top of the ones that are the same. And now I will show you also my racers that match. So this was the summer 2021 line of tails. The very first line of tails that Shop Vancouver Mermaid really made available to the public, and it was a very proud moment for me and everyone. And one of the pre-made designs, how dare you, Courtney, was a purple and pink one with fins, and I love it. So these ones are the second cheapest tails in the shop. They are made for the Linden Monofin only. No, they updated. And I'm mad about it because I want one for the fish fin or the mahina, but I've already got a perfectly good one here. So they're available for the fish fin, the mahina, and the Luna. When they first came out, they were only available for the Luna. And honestly, they look really good with the Luna. Like, oh, it's just so cute. I wear this tail a lot for gigs, just because it's very me, it's very cutesy, it looks very realistic, and then with the Luna, it's just like the perfect level of flop and bounce to it. Obviously, I can still swim in it. It doesn't have, like, massive fins that are getting in the way. It doesn't have massive drag in the fluke that gets in the way. It's just good. So I'm just putting the monofin inside. If you want a full tutorial, Mermaid Zelda just dropped a very sweet one on her YouTube and her Instagram, all the things, so go check that out. I'm just here for trying to show you guys all the products as fast as I possibly can when I have a backlog of about 7 or 8 years worth of stuff. But we're going backwards because I figured I might as well show you guys all the stuff that's, like, still available now versus the things that have been removed from the shop for various reasons. But they've got sewn on fins. So this tail, I got summer 2021. Still in fabulous shape. There is a little tiny bit of staining. I've gotten like teeny little bit of staining that I just probably didn't take out as well as I could have when I wore this in natural waters. But so cute. So cute. Oh my gosh, just it looks like a galaxy. And then I go so well with its top. Mermaid Kaylee, she's a fish after my own heart, except more pastel than me. And it's got all these like cute little dots, very fishy. A waist that blends up to a color. So if purple's not your jam, there's also a pastel rainbow. There's also a kind of olivey green and brownish, not even brown, just like natural green looking. And then there is a rainbow. The green. Then there is a bright, sunshiny yellow one. Ooh, green, yellow. What's the other one? Green, rainbow, yellow, purple. Right, okay, there's 4 of them. They're green, yellow, rainbow, purple. And they're mer-mazing. One of my favorites. One of my favorites, too. Honestly, I reach for this tail quite a bit whenever I want something that's, like, very quintessentially Faith, but also, like, fun and cute and easy, but also very professional looking. So, love this tail. Half to death. But you know what I have loved way more to death? Alright, don't freak out, I'm wearing shorts underneath this. Okay, oh, look at this. What I forgot to mention, so in 2023, I honestly can't remember, time is a flat circle. But Shop Vancouver Mermaid came out with maybe it was 2021, no, it was 2022, oh gosh, I can't even remember, because it was like right at the turn of the year. So I can't remember if it was 2022 or 2023. I don't remember. But this is one of the first kind of newer style Shop Vancouver Mermaid leggings I got that have fins on them. This is the Midnight Magic, which was part of the launch for all of the first edition of fin skins that Courtney did way back in, I can't remember how many years ago, either 2 or 3 years ago. And these, I lied. These are my favorite ones to teach swimming lessons in, and you can tell they are destroyed. These are retired. Also, I got the scale top for it that I wore extensively during swimming lessons in a very chlorinated pool. I will tell you that. It was a very chlorinated pool, and I did try and take care of it, but just the amount of use I got out of this top and these leggings was too much. Like, look, it's not supposed to be that color. It's supposed to be a nice blue, and now it's like white. And now the butt is see-through, so I'm glad I'm wearing shorts, which is really too bad, because these are like my favorite pair, and I do need to replace them, but I wanted to get the Seabreeze Spirit a bit more. But I got the full set. Yes, there are bracers. There they are. So that matches with, again, the fin skin. So, incredible. I should really do like a full video of me swimming in this set, because I really love it. It's like, it doesn't have purple, so it's like, it's a little different for me. It feels a little more cool, a little more sporty. Oh, but I love it. Just like the dots and the fins. This one also shows that translucent. Just don't mind me pointing to my crotch. This shows the translucence of the fin design. And it matches perfectly with the fin skin, and it really feels like you're just wearing a full tail, honestly. Let me pull it off so you guys can see that translucence again. I'm going to be getting my first tail soon. Oh, congratulations, Fox. Where from? Okay, here we go. Oh, there we are. So, again, these are like testament to how much I love these these leggings. They're I've used them too much. But they've got these beautiful printed on fins that, like, it looks so realistic. So I wore these so much during swimming lessons because kids were just in love with these. Like, kids would always, like, want to see my fins and, like, see my little fish fins on my pants, and they loved them. So that's why these ones are so destroyed. Also, yeah, I don't know, it's just, like, and the top was really nice to wear for swimming lessons, and now it's, yeah, it has seen better days, and this is a very retired top. Sometimes I wear it, like, as a bikini underneath things when I need to, so, and this, I think, is just, when it's just the scales, we call it a merfolk top. Oh my gosh, I thought I took off 3 tops, or I thought I took off 2 tops. I forgot I was wearing, or I took off 2 tops. I forgot I was wearing 3. I freaked out there for a minute. It shows how comfortable these are. I can wear 3 layers of these and, like, barely notice. So, that's this one. This is my custom top. And look, it matches so well with just, this is why, this combo, guys. Maybe I should wear this. Oh, I don't know. I'm doing a trunk or treat for my church, and I'm really torn about what tail to wear. But I mean, this set, come on. Look at it. Like, we've got the blue in the bracers, we got the purple in the tail, and a bit of blue in the tail. Then we got blue and purple in the top. Oh, so beautiful. Mwah, so beautiful. Like, this just not so Nerdmaid? I mean, okay, here's the thing. I didn't ask Courtney to make Midnight Magic, or, blue with galaxy-inspired bracers, or, like, a whole set. But Courtney did that. And then I didn't ask Courtney to make, like, a whole tail inspired by, like, purple galaxies. But Courtney did that, and so, of course, I had to buy it. Curse you, Courtney. How dare you do this to me? And, yeah, I really appreciate, just kind of, like, the inspiration I can bring. But these, for those of you that just tuned in, at the beginning of the stream, I unboxed these leggings, which I love so much. These are the Seabreeze Spirit leggings from Shop Vancouver Mermaid, from the Haunted Tides collection, which is the newest collection. So I should probably say, I think there's tops. Oh my god, I forget. But there's definitely leggings. Yes, there are leggings and plus sizeless leggings. And there are fin skins. So a lot of them, they have, like, it's got some ribbing and then just a straight color usually. Some of them are 2-toned, most of them are 1-toned, to match the bottom of the leggings. And then there are, so yeah, I think the one that's, the fin skin that's supposed to match these leggings is kind of a tealy color. And then there are full tails, which brings me to my next point, which is the tails. The Haunted Tides collection by Shop Vancouver Mermaid. Let me double check my timing or my battery. Cool, 12%. We're all good. How do the leggings hold up on the inner thigh? Pretty good, actually. It's mostly my bum that stretched things out. The inner thigh, though, great. Yeah. Yeah, no problems with the inseams. And if there is, stuff happens. I've got big thighs. It's pretty easy to stitch back up. So this is my thirdest most recent Shop Vancouver Mermaid tail, or my second Shop Vancouver Mermaid tail, which maybe I should wear this. Maybe I should wear this one to the gig with this top. Oh, guys, I don't know. It's not even a gig. It's like a volunteer thing. But I'm overthinking it because I want to be the coolest person at the trunk or treat. Anyways, this is a custom tail that I got from Shop Vancouver Mermaid in 2019, believe it or not. Maybe I should put the Monofin inside so I can actually wear it for real. No, well, I don't know. Well, it'll be unsafe either way if I stand on this stool. Anyways, so it's for the Mahina, which is the bum diggity. Fin Fun, also I'm young like 11. Oh, Fin Fun is like the perfect tail for an 11-year-old. Ooh, which color did you get? So this was one of I forget what gen. We had generations labeled for all the different tails that Courtney made. And I think we lost count of what generation, because each time a new tail or a new line or a new design gets made, different skills are added, different techniques are added. So this one was fairly early on in the process. I think maybe this is Gen 5, Gen 6, maybe something like that. Maybe even Gen 3, I don't know. So it's a little more cartoony than some of the other stuff, as you see I'm wearing. But still valid. Nonetheless, no thanks, I don't want to turn on extreme battery saver. If I die, I die. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Hopefully not. We're nearing the end, boys and girls. This is very exciting. So this is basically, like I said, giving Courtney the same inspiration and prompts as my silicone tail. And then this is Courtney's take on it, and it's so cute. I love this tail. I haven't swam in it in a while just because I got my Star Sapphire and I wanted to better represent the current brand of Shop Vancouver Mermaid. Also, I gained weight. And this was made custom to my measurements when I was 21 years old. I'm 26 now. Oh my gosh, this tail is 5 years old. Well, it doesn't look it. It's in great shape. But what I really love about this tail, there's a lot of things I really love about this tail. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Is the fact that it doesn't have any fins on it. And you might be thinking, now, Faith, you love fins. You love dorsal fins. And yes, that I do. But this was created at a time where Courtney did not do sewn-on fins for the tails. Oh, come on, Mahina. There we go. What Courtney did illusion fins, very much similar to the way I've got these printed-on fins on my butt, or my thighs. There is, holy smokes, it fits again, kind of. No, my thighs are a lot bigger than they were when I was 19. You can see it's kind of a little bit pastel colored here when it should be purple. But it actually, it's so comfy. Oh, this tail's so comfortable. It's like sweatpants, except it's slightly too tight still. But, that's okay. My H2O tail fits me perfectly, and that is such a nice thing. It has, there we go. It's got a printed-on illusion dorsal fin, so it looks like three-dimensional. Isn't that crazy? This was 5 years ago, so, now, sorry, my neighbor's being very loud. Now there are printed-on dorsal fins on the Haunted Tides collection, which is now the cheapest tails you can get from Shop Vancouver Mermaid, and it pretty much looks like this, but 10 times better, basically. So it's there's no added fins, they're just printed on, and when I tell you, it'll look so good. People won't be able to tell. It's insane. And you won't have fins that are snagging on stuff, and yeah, and due to decreased labor and decreased fabrics, that makes a savings for you. And speaking of savings, my code Nerdmaid will get you 10% off. The 3D fins are so cool. Right? Ugh, I love them. I love them so much. And I'll show you guys. I've done enough describing of the tails. Ooh, just pinched my foot. I've done enough describing of the tails, and we are going to look at them. I'm going to force you to look at them because they look so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've mostly been talking about the Sea Breeze Spirit because just look at it. So, this is what
that 3D dorsal fin will look like. And then the 3D fins look pretty much the same as on the leggings. Oh, it's interesting. There's no bottom fins, but there is the top hip fins. That looks so good. Darn you, I want this tail. I want it so bad. So it's made for either the Finis Luna or the Mermaid Linden. Now, if you want a tail that's made for a fin that is bigger than these monofins, there are more, and they're available now. There are spots available, like the Moonlight Magic, which comes with that dorsal fin. Look, there's Emma! And then that's... which one's Emma's tail? Which one's mine? I can't remember. Emma's was made in the beta testing when Courtney was like testing out some different fabrics. So Emma's looks vaguely different than mine. I think that one's Emma's and this one's mine. Yeah, which is kind of fun. So this one's only made for the fish fin, but then the summer 2021 collection, like my beautiful Star Sapphire. Oh, look, there's me. That one is made for the fish fin, Luna, or Mahina. You said you're in your research phase. That is amazing. I'm trying to stop myself from going bankrupt, please. No, let me show you more. That's what the fluke shape looks like. I want it. I want it too. I want it so bad. But again, I've already got a perfectly good one. There's also the Pirate Dreams collection, which I showed you guys a little bit more of recently. This is the Tamara. Oh my gosh. So, side fins all the way down. That's why these ones are a little bit more pricey, because like it's quite a undertaking to get all those beautiful fins. And then there's also, which I totally like didn't mention at all because I don't have anything from this collection. Honestly, sometimes I forget it exists, which is an injustice. These are based off the Hook Mermaids. So these also have dorsal fins that go all the way down the back. And you need cute little tiny little ankle fins. Also made for the fish fin, Luna, or Mahina. So there'll be like a fin pocket. So if you have like the Luna, it'll go down to right about here and it'll be sewn around so it's not flapping around in there. So good. So good. This is another new one, the Frozen Ocean. Ooh, it's just got 2 side fins. Look at that. Oh, very Elsa. Very cool. Look at the frozen fractals. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it so much. I think Zelda would look very good in this tail. And I think I've covered all of them. Yes, I've covered all of them. And then there's also fin skins for pretty much every single tail that's in the shop. If you like the vibes of it, but you're like, I can't afford the full tail, you can get a fin skin and cover up your Mahina, or not your Mahina, your Linden or your Luna. This is the Rainbow Dazzle. This one's really fun. So when Courtney was making the fin skins, the first line of them, this is the one the Mermaid Biosa has. Courtney was rocking this one. I, of course, was rocking this one. And this is the one that Mermaid Zelda was rocking, the rainbow one, obviously. So good. All right. I want to get a custom tail. This is the pirate ones, but colored differently. Ooh, that's cool. And so custom tails are only available for the Patreon pod right now. Oh, speaking of custom, this isn't available in the shop anymore. These crop tops were part of like the old supplier, and then they went bye-bye, so that's okay. But this was, oops, that's backwards. This one was designed to match my my custom tail. So custom tails are available for the Patreon pod members. It's a pretty nominal fee to join. Then you join the waitlist for custom tails, and it's actually not that much money more than just one of the base tails to ask for a recolor. So if that is something you want, you're like, I want a pirate's tail, but like bright pink. That is within the realm of possibility, my friend. So yeah, this was what the full set looked like. There's a video of like me unboxing and swimming in it the first time on my channel. Oh, it's so good. I love this. It's just like, it's so me, but it's just like, I've outgrown it, literally. But it's so me, and I love it. And this is like, new me. And then, oh yeah, also, so this is not something that Courtney makes. This is something I made with something Courtney made. So you know how I was talking about how I wore these leggings to death? I wore my custom Shop Vancouver Mermaid Sea Star leggings to death even further, to the point that like I would put them on, I would put them in the water, and it would be like an extra foot of fabric behind my feet. It was really bad. I was teaching swimming lessons in them, and I was like, man, why am I swimming so slow? This is a hazard. So I ended up chopping them up and turning them into a skirt.
And I also realized I have some bracers that I got from Shop Vancouver Mermaid, custom to match this tail. Why are there 3 of them? I swear there were 4. Oh yeah. I think I lost one of them and then Courtney so graciously replaced them for me. But these are the old style of bracers. They're pretty cute. These ones like had my skin tone on them and my scales, but they would roll down because they didn't have that double seam. It was just a raw edge like these were the old style. So now we're going into kind of the vintage realm of Shop Vancouver Mermaid, but know that like anything you see from this point was like the starting point and everything got better. So yeah. Right, my leggings. So with my tail, when I got my custom tail, Courtney also made some custom leggings, and I wore them to death. I wore like this top and like these leggings for my swimming lessons. I wore them to every mermaid meetup, every mermaid convention ever, and they were no longer leggings. They were like horrid sweatpants. So I adapted them into a skirt that I've like worn to like the Ren Fair, my cousin's wedding and stuff. Ooh, actually this is kind of a serve with these. Oh, maybe I should wear this for Halloween. I love playing dress up, guys. So I just added some like cheap organza onto the sides with my crappy sewing abilities, but I like it. It's a very nice mermaid skirt, except it's like really high up my butt, so I need to like wear something underneath, which defeats the point of it being a skirt, but I didn't have enough fabric or knowledge to make it go all the way around. This is why I don't make the tails, or the arm fins, or anything. I just do things for my own fun. Switchy, switchy, go brrrt. I wish I had money for one of the fin bellas. Yeah, those are a bit pricey. May the odds be ever in your favor if you're wanting to get a fin bella. Okay, don't worry, I'm wearing a top underneath. I also forgot to talk about another
I win. I'm back. Hee hee. Okay. Can you guys see me? We back. All right. Can you guys hear me? I think maybe I'll actually rotate myself. Cuz I think YouTube is just like, "Oh, you are now a horizontal video." So, please hold your calls, very important to us. Whoa, okay, so we're on webcam mode, which isn't quite as cute as phone mode, but we're here. I realize I have a midterm to study for tomorrow, but I'm too stoked. I'm too stoked to stop. We can't stop. You love koi fish. There is a koi fish collection over on Shop Vancouver Mermaid. I don't talk about it because I'm not a koi fish. Anyways, this is another of the old style crop tops, but it is one of the very first items I got from Shop Vancouver Mermaid that has these like classic scales. Another one I wore a lot when teaching swimming lessons because it's like very full coverage, which is great when you're working with children. But most of the time I just wear the Shalusion tops. I don't wear this one. I wear some of my older ones, which reminds me there's another one I didn't show you. Where did it go? Here it is. This one's actually wet because I wore it swimming. I don't want to get this one wet. Please hold. Your call is very important to us here. Talk amongst yourselves. Nope, that's not gonna work there. Talk amongst yourselves. Look at, not me. I'm just gonna put on the other Shalusion top, and then we will ride at dawn. Okay. There we go. Okay, so this is the very first Shalusion top I got. This is the Spirit of the Sea. Faith, what is the Spirit of the Sea, you may be asking? I'm so glad you asked. This is the very first Shalusion top that was ever made. I found out that they're blue koi and they're beautiful. Oh my gosh. There's blue koi. That's dangerous for me to know. Oh, it is cold. Is it still wet? This is a Shalusion top that was inspired by Avatar, the new one, which I want to watch, but I've been revoked from my parents' Disney Plus because Disney has cracked down, and I refuse to pay for it. I want to watch it again, though. I think it'd be a great studying background, or not. I don't know. Anyways, this is the Spirit of the Sea Shalusion, inspired by the Na'vi of the sea. I forget their names because I only watched that movie once in true Avatar fashion. But oh my gosh, it's really cool. And I really like it. And I think if I am correct. There is actually more tops that are based off of the Spirit of the Sea, the Avatar looking one, maybe, or maybe that was a one-off. I can't remember. Don't mind me just scrolling. Oh yes, there's also scale tops available for the whole Haunted Tides collection. They've got stripes on them. They look real cool. I love them quite a bit. There's too many things, Courtney. You have made too many beautiful things, and I forget to mention all of them. No, okay. It's just this one that's inspired by Avatar. Are there leggings though? I feel like there's leggings. Hold on a second. There's so many leggings too. If you're interested in mermaid leggings and you're like, oh yeah, here they are. Here they are, she says. Oh, wait, I can show you guys. Hold on a second. Aha, window capture. There we are. Hey! And Bablamo. Bablamo. Where is my camera? Oh, just kidding. There we go. Hello. There we are. Ah, we've got the Spirit of the Sea merfolk leggings. Look at them. So they're inspired by the Avatar people. Oh my goodness, the dots. I kind of want to get some of these. Oh, they're so cool. They're super duper cool. There was actually a whole tail, a one-off tail, and I don't know who got it, but they're very lucky. For them Avatar vibes. You guys can hear me, right? I'm not going crazy? Okay. You really shouldn't swim in a hot tub in a tail. Yeah, it's not super recommended. I have done it a few times for the H2O vibes, but yeah, they're a little bit harsher on your stuff. The same way as like you don't like putting washing all your clothes in hot water. I don't always recommend swimming in your mermaid tails in hot water, but yeah. Avatar the movie, never seen the other yet. The other was really good. The other one was really good. It had some really sad subplots about whales. Anywho, I think I've gone through pretty much everything that's available in the shop now that I own. There's a few other things here. Here's some old style bracers I got. I don't even know why I bought these. I think I just wanted more red stuff, more reddy orange stuff. Oh no! Okay, this will probably come back for Fishmas. Ooh, which is great, because I'm getting cold. This is the Fishmas sweater. Yeah, I love it! That's like my go-to Christmas sweater I wear every year. It says Merry Fishmas. It's so cute. It's very cozy. I love it. There's also a sweater that I kind of want. Speaking into the universe, I want it someday. It says mermaids are my special interest, and like, if that's not me... Okay, wait a minute. Okay, on my preview, I look all cut off. Ah, man. Okay. It's cropping my 16:9 preview, so I'm just gonna stick myself in the middle here, and we're just gonna put Shop Vancouver Mermaid behind me. There we go. Because, yeah, I don't want to be totally cropped up. There we go. Haunted Tides Mermaid Tails right behind me. Haha! Take that, YouTube! Okay, I feel like this is a little bit better. I'm just gonna scooch myself down, make myself a bit smaller. There we go. Alright. My phone turned everything sideways, but you look fine. I don't know. Like, my preview is showing like a squished down 16:9 video. That's what happens when I try streaming on my phone with it's got a sketchy battery. Anyways, Merry Fishmas sweaters. These will probably come back to the shop in the holiday season after Halloween, maybe. I'm not sure. Anyways, I like them. And there's like other sweaters available on Shop Vancouver Mermaid right now. Some of which, I love. Actually, here, let me show them to you by type. Hoodies and sweatshirts. We've got mermaids are my special interest. We've got the Triton, and mermaids are better than people. Oh, this one's embroidered. Ooh, how fancy. Ooh, mermaids are better than people. Oh, people are asking how to be cold. Florida mermaid here. Are you afraid of swimming in places that aren't Florida, or is Florida have cold waters? Because I respectfully disagree, but layers upon layers. I usually do swim bottoms, tail, or leggings, and then the perfect transition, I do my tail. And then on the top, I usually just suffer. But if I'm really chilly, I'll wear a rash guard, or what I've been doing recently when I'm really, really chilly is I wear my wetsuit under my tail, over my swimsuit, and then I wear
my nude bodysuit. I got a dance bodysuit, and I wear that over top of my wetsuit, and you can't tell, and it's pretty cool. So these obviously don't go together, but this was my very first tail. This is Mako. Mako is retired. Mako has seen many better days. Oh my gosh. This was literally, I think, the second or third mermaid tail that Shop Vancouver Mermaid ever made. Bonk, 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 for someone else. Doo, doo, doo. This is Mako. This was my very first tail. Obviously inspired by H2O. Obviously very basic compared to the one I have now. It smells pretty good though. And I also got, a couple years after I got Mako, I got some matching bracers for Mako. And I also got, you guys are gonna laugh. So Courtney tried making bikinis with this pattern that was like available for print, and they're just they barely hold anything. We called it the Boobs Ahoy bikini. So yeah, I tried it out. I was like, Courtney, this is you can't swim in this. This is bad, and I don't even have breasts. And Courtney's like, yeah, I mean, the girls look very nice, but not secure at all. So that was a fun beta project as part of. There's also a bikini bottom, but it's like, it's got strings. And when you're a mermaid, you have no strings on you because you don't like having string bikinis. So you know what happens when you wear this under your mermaid tail is that you get these weird little nubbins. Either the strings will hang out, or you get this weird growth on the side of your tail. I don't know if you can see that. You get this like weird lumpy thing. We don't like that. So this was a beta test. Very, very skimpy bikini. So I don't wear it a lot, but I still have it around just for funsies. See, there's a big old paragraph in the chat. I'm a Pacific Northwest merman, so lake and river I use during the summer. I despise chlorine, that's for training. Also, my local pool doesn't allow monofins. Man, you are really going through it as a mer. That sucks. That thing is gonna come up, yeah. This is why we beta test things. This is why everything that Courtney puts in the shop, we make sure it's good for you guys. And I'm not afraid to give feedback that's like, this is a disaster. Sometimes it hurts, but it is a necessary step. Okay, guys, we're almost through the whole collection. This is like vintage Shop Vancouver Mermaid. I'm wearing shorts underneath, do not fret. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't wear 7 layers of pants. These are my newest leggings, and I love them. And these are some of my older leggings. These were made by the old company that did printing for Shop Vancouver Mermaid. Honestly, they're really sturdy. And we've got those printed on fins, super cute. But they freaking didn't have plus sizes. Like this is a medium. Like, and I am what you would consider a petite. I know I've been complaining that my butt and my thighs are big, but I'm 5 feet tall, so like compared to other people, I'm quite small. And this is a medium. Like it's tight. Like they had very weird sizing, and Courtney's like, I would like to make things for plus sized folks, so goodbye. So these are now very, very limited edition. I still love them. I wear these ones a lot during my swimming lessons because I don't know, I just like wearing the more cartoony style stuff that I also don't mind if it gets beaten up during my lessons. These ones, I wear this set quite a bit when I'm teaching. Kids like it. Also, I forgot to mention the whole point, because I talk about it too much, but bigger sizes are definitely appreciated. I concur. The best part about the Shillusion tops is that, like, shell-usion. It's like an illusion that you are wearing a shell bra, but it's not. You're wearing just a printed swimsuit top. They look so three-dimensional. This is like the first iteration. There's some now that are even more realistic. But literally every time I wear this, when I have like little kids that don't have boundaries, they're like poking at my top, being like, "Whoa, is this real?" I'm like, technically, it is real, but it's great. Larissa's given a heart. Yes. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. I love them. I love them so much. So yeah, this is one of my favorite sets to wear. And then I've also got, I think, besides my tail, I think this was the very first thing of anything I purchased from Shop Vancouver Mermaid. Yeah, you can tell I've definitely worn these leggings to get death. They're very aerial.
And it's in that same pattern with like the printed on fins at the top. Super cute. I also wear this set a lot because it's also got blue. Ooh, my hip. Ooh, there we go. I love this set, but yeah, it's kind of fading a bit in the bum, so I don't wear it a lot. But it's really cute. Sometimes I'll wear it like underneath like a dress, so you just see the little legging part of it. Love the design. And I think these ones I got these in like 2018. These ones also, it was like kind of a high-waisted yoga thing. These didn't last as well as the other ones. They were like both too tight and too loose at the same time. But I really liked this kind of more muted style of scales that Courtney did for a while. Yeah, you can see these have seen better days. These ones are also ones that are very retired. But I can't bear myself to do anything with them. But oh, I loved this color. I love this legging. It was so flattering on me. It was just like subtle enough, you know, kind of cutesy, very professional looking with the like muffin top scorcher. But yeah, these are like 5-6 years old. They've seen a lot better. Yeah, 6 years old. These are 6-year-old leggings. So no one has leggings that last 6 years. Let's be real. Sometimes I get really sad about it. I'm like, hey, these aren't lasting. And then I think about like my personal wardrobe and how I have stuff that I've, you know, gotten rid of that's less old. Anyways, does anyone have any questions? Those look so nice. I know, they look really nice. I really like that muted look. Yeah. I'm just gonna take off that Shillusion top that's cold on me. But if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments about like designs or styles or fits or tails or anything like that. Particularly about Shop Vancouver Mermaid, but y'all are allowed to pick my brain for other things tonight as well. I don't mind. I'm a little walking encyclopedia of mermaid tales and products and things like that. Mermaids are my special interest. Dang, I should really get that sweater. This is the Mermaids Are Better Than People sweater. Oops, that's embarrassing. While I fold so that I can put away everything I got. Here you guys can see these are the Moonlight Magic leggings. Can the Shillusion handle larger girls? I know some people that have larger girls that wear the Shillusions. Let me pull up the thing. That's a great question. My friend Mermaid Biosa, she's got, for lack of, I'm not gonna say it, but she's a mom, and she's very tall, and she got a custom Shillusion top. Actually, let me, what am I doing? By type, Shillusion. No, what am I doing? Oh my gosh. There we go. What is wrong with me? Why can't I just figure out what I'm doing? Okay, here we go. I don't know if there's any Shillusion customs available. Oh, this is also one I want to get, the Night Star. So anyways, they go up to 3XL, and the 3XL will fit someone. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Let me hide myself. Goodbye, Faith. There we go. So the 3XL will fit a chest measurement of 48 7/8 inches and a underbust measurement of 41 3/4 inches. I'm pretty sure I wear the small size. I think that's the size I wear. So it can go like 10 inches larger than I am. So if that helps, I think probably the only way you can tell is really if you measure yourself and make sure that it will fit. And like you saw me, like I'm pretty experienced at putting on the Shillusion tops, but like you saw me kind of suffer and struggle to put it on. It's fine if it feels tight. Like just try a little bit harder. You might have to wrench your shoulder a little bit. They're meant to be compression, so they will hold your girly earls in. My 3-year-old wants to know if Courtney will do kid-sized leggings. I don't think so. I don't think the company offers them. Either that or Courtney's just opted not to carry them. I think FinFun might make kid-sized leggings. Do you have a monofin that you think is good for beginners? Oh, so glad you asked. Here is the Midnight Magic fin skin over top of the Linden monofin. So here's a fun thing. I'm in a business program in my school, so that's why you're not seeing a lot of me lately online, is because I'm dying. I'm taking 7 classes,
And for one of the classes that I have a midterm for tomorrow that I'm not studying for, it's a sales course. And part of the sales course was you need to do a sales presentation. And a sales presentation isn't you standing up there with a PowerPoint being like, you should buy this thing. It's more like a conversation. So you do a little pretend conversation with a pretend buyer. And what did I choose to sell? I chose to, well, first I wanted to sell a Shop Vancouver Mermaid tail. And my teacher said, that's way too niche. And I said, you said go niche. She said, not that niche. And I was like, direct. So I opted to sell a Linden monofin to a pretend buyer who's pretending to buy tails for a mermaid school. And I recommended it for my pretend buyer for his mermaid school, or for his dive shop that's doing mermaid classes, because it's very, very beginner friendly. So it's got straps that are very easy to adjust to your sizing. They're very easy to take off. They are not gonna get stuck on your feet. But it's also not gonna come off while you're swimming, even if you're swimming kind of poorly. These are super safe. It's got this rubber bumper on the edge so that if you accidentally smack yourself in the face, smack the wall, smack your friend in the face, it's not gonna hurt as much. It'll still hurt a little bit, but, like, you know, it's rubbery. It's not gonna hurt the same as if you got hit with some plastic. So, that's what I love about the Linden. They're super lightweight. Super duper lightweight. Whoop, let's not throw it on my husband's computer. I'm holding it in, like, 2 fingers. It's super lightweight, I promise. I'm just, oh no, my jellyfish! Oh dear, bad faith. Really lightweight. These are pants. And it also works with a lot of very beginner-friendly tails and products, such as the Shop Vancouver Mermaid fin skins. I just had it. Where did it go? But yeah, they're compatible with that. That's what I'm selling today. But also, they're compatible with fin fun tails. They're compatible with Suntails tails, which are super cheap and easy to use. They're compatible with Mertailor guppies. They're compatible with Finfolk discoveries. They're compatible, I think, with some Cape Cali tails. All, even some Magic Tail tails. All are pretty entry-level tails that will get you used to mermaiding without completely destroying your bank account if this is just, no offense, but an ADHD hobby that you're just gonna forget about in 10 months. Which, I say this with love. I see it happen quite a bit. I run a pod. Yeah, this is the Midnight Magic fin skin. So if you're like kind of nervous about wearing a full tail, but you still want the mermaid vibes, get yourself some matching leggings and a fin skin. ShopVancouverMermaid.com. Use my code Nerdmaid for 10% off. But the Linden is a great monofin for beginners. Actually, in that Amazon link that's in my that's in the description, there's a Linden monofin you can buy at that link. So you can get them on Amazon, which I really appreciate. Built Mermaid Linden, and it's manufactured by Body Glove, which is a company that's made like life jackets and wetsuits and things for people. Oh yeah, these I need to put back in my sewing basket because I need to clean them, or not clean them, fix them. I have a little rip in them. My fancy mermaid pants that I turned into a skirt. In you go. There we go. Okay, what else do I need to clean up? Any other questions? I'll fold these leggings. Oh, look, it's the husband. Hello, welcome home. I've only made a small mess of the office. Oh, he's got his noise-canceling headphones on. The Linden is the first and only fin I bought. I love it. Yes, and it's like, the Linden is... Bryson says the Linden is the goat. Yes. This is actually the monofin my husband uses because he was new to mermaiding. He wanted to try it, but I didn't want him to die. That would be super embarrassing, so I got him the Linden monofin. And he's got big old feet. He's got giant feet. He's currently struggling to take off his shoes. That's how big his feet are.
The Linden is like brass. It's totally brass coated. It's amazing.
Yes. So it'll fit a wide variety of people. So if you don't want it anymore, hello, my love.
You're over here.
You can just sell it. Yeah, I'm doing a standing up live stream.
Nice.
Yeah, it's better energy.
How's it going, world?
How's your workout?
Not bad. I deadlifted 315 pounds.
Were you
That's
making
3
fun
plates.
of me when you sent that? Because
No.
I was like talking about how heavy my fin is, and then I got a message
Oh,
from you, and you're like, I can deadlift 300 pounds. And I was
No,
like,
I just hadn't done it for a while, so I figured
Right.
you'd appreciate knowing. I can, yeah.
cool. Here, you can put this away.
Yeah, it's the goat.
It's the goat.
It's amazing. It's a brat of fins. It's yeah, it's cool. You want me out of the room?
Yes, please.
All right. Bye. I love you. Kiss.
Bye. Mwah.
All right, the content. Bye.
He is down with the kids. So yeah, but then the great thing about the Linden is that yes, it's like very good. Oh yeah, these I need to put in the laundry. They're actually dirty. Yes, it's very good for people that are like beginning, but it's also good for like big tails, like we were talking about earlier, the Finbella tails. This one needs to be washed. Some of them are a little stinky. I may have made an error in my washing schedule. That's all I'm gonna say. Husband interlude is fun. Ah, great. Mahina wins. I do love the Mahina. I do love the Mahina more than I like the Linden. This one's fine. I'm not gonna lie. This is my H2O style. Merfolk scale top. Love it. I just haven't one that is as comfortable as it is as the Linden. Yeah, the Linden is very comfy. That's also why I recommend it. But it is not as comfy as the Linden. I will say. For all, well, not all its faults. All one of its faults. Maybe two of its faults. I do love the Linden for how comfortable it is. Oh my gosh. So I've got the Linden inside of my Star Sapphire Shop Vancouver Mermaid tail from the summer 2021 collection, but this tail is actually available for both the Mahina and the fish fin. I'm just taking out the Linden so you guys can see the shape, and also because I need to put this tail back up on my wall. This is the Linden. It's got this beautiful, very Ariel shape. That's what I really like about it. I have it in a tail. I have to look like Ariel. Maybe I should be Ariel for the Halloween event I'm working at now. Maybe I should. I don't know. Yes, this is the Luna. It's made by Finis. I can never remember what they're called, but they are a swimming equipment, sporting equipment manufacturer. So they make stuff like flippers for swimmers. Oh dear. I was just trying to adjust it and God, what have you done? There we go. So they actually make like professional swimming equipment for like Olympians and stuff, and they were like, hey, mermaids, we could do this. So they made this monofin out of silicone, and then it started breaking a lot, so then they made it out of rubber instead. Which Courtney has one of them. I don't. I just have this one. It's perfectly fine for me. And I don't know if I'd say the Linden is good for beginners. I'd say it's more of a medium fin. What do you call it? Intermediate fin, but it's still very good. I have yet to experience the fabled Luna smell. Rubber. I don't know. It doesn't really have much of a smell. It's more... Yeah, this is also stinky. I need to wash it. Yeah, this doesn't really smell like anything. This one's silicone. The rubber one, no, it does have a smell. You're right. The newer rubber one's got kind of a rubbery smell to it. But that's fine. For those of you that are just joining, I don't know if any of you just joined, but if you weren't here for the beginning of the live stream, these are my newest leggings. They're from the Haunted Tides collection, and I love them. They're like so dope. Actually, I'm going to put them on so that husband can see them, but I'm going to take off the shorts that I'm wearing. The rubber one is comfy like slippers. Yes. So the Linden, both the old one and the new one, I call like the Crocs of monofins. And one time I was at a mermaid meetup, and there was a girl who is wearing a Luna. She's like, oh my gosh, I love my Luna. I love it. It's so comfortable. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, it's like the Crocs of monofins. And she just laughed and laughed, and her friend laughed and laughed. And I was like, well, I'm glad you found my joke funny. And she's like, no. She's like, I'm known for wearing Crocs. That's all I wear. And I was like, oh, that's hilarious. She's like, wow, it just really continues. So yeah, oh, this looks super cute. My fish mitts. I know it's not very Halloween-y of me, but it's nice and cozy. Yeah, these are the shorts. So these shorts are available in nude colors. They're also available in like pretty much every other print except for I think the new print, the Haunted Tides, that Shop Vancouver Mermaid has, and maybe the Moonlight Magic, but pretty much any color of the rainbow you want for the shorts. They're available, including the color of your flesh, the Invisibottoms, which you can wear underneath your tails that are see-through so that your tails are no longer see-through. If you don't like that, you can also get scale bottoms. These are the Shalusion ones. They also come in pink and blue and teal and green, and then this is like the bluey purple, which obviously I have because I love everything blue and purple, including my Star Sapphire tail. I love it so much. Flesh. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you appreciate my sense of humor. I also like saying flesh in uncomfortable ways. My favorite thing I've ever done, I have a friend that I love to make uncomfortable. It's just like our humor is I just like say the most unhinged things. For his birthday, it was the very short period of time I was also working at Menchie's. Yeah, haunted bit of faith lore. I used to be a frozen yogurt jerk. I don't know. And so there was a reject cake from the frozen yogurt that had been like in the freezer too long, but it was fine. It was fine. This is also fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. It smells fine. This is the Midnight Magic Merfolk top. But I got this cake from my boss. My boss was like, hey, if you want, you can take home some of these frozen yogurt cakes. They haven't sold and they're gross now. They're not gross, we just can't sell them. And I said, cool, I'll take it. It's my friend's birthday tonight. So, this was my old crop top. So I took this cake. I said, yes, I will take it after my shift. And I was looking at this cake, it's blank. And I said, well, I should write something about it. You know, personalize it. We have some icing here. What should I write? Oh yeah, something I also forgot to say. I have like a couple other random little bracers from like way back in ye olden days, but they're kind of sad. But yeah. So I thought, oh, what should I write on this cake? And I was thinking, oh, happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. And then I thought about it a little harder and went, bracers, beautiful. These are decent. And I went, I don't have that sort of talent. Like, the person who did the writing on the cakes at our shop was not me. So I thought, should I wait for her to come? No, I don't think she's working today. Should I ask my friends to do it? No, I won't be able to really do this sneakily. I'll just write on it myself. And I went, I can't write it making it look nice, so I might as well make it look really uncomfortable. So I took our bright red icing, and in like the grossest, splatteriest, most unhinged way imaginable, I just wrote birth on the cake in bright red, and it was fabulous. And everyone laughed. And then everyone laughed at me when I ran into a glass door. That was a fun birthday party. It was my friend's birthday. We were at a board game cafe. I brought in my cake. Everyone's like, wow, Faith, you're amazing and great and funny. And I went, yes, thank you. I am the clown. And then a mutual friend of ours, like we all knew but didn't know, was like in town. Genius. Thank you. I was very proud of myself. But this is how the mighty falls. I go from feeling like really smug and like happy and like full of myself to just on the floor, quite literally. So we're all at this board game cafe. And a friend of ours from college who we didn't know was in town, we saw him walk into the board game cafe. We're like, oh my gosh, it's Paul. And I was closest to the door. The door is glass. And I knew the door was closed. This isn't where you think it's going. I'm not walking into the door. People are like, oh, it's Paul. And we're all like waving. We're like, hi, Paul, through the glass door. Paul has a brain injury, so Paul's sometimes not all the way there. We love Paul, but sometimes he's not all the way there. And people are like, oh, Paul's not noticing us. He's just like busy ordering his coffee or whatever. And so I went, I'm closest to the door. Oops, I forgot a bracer. My Star Sapphire bracers. I went, oh, I'm closest to the door. I'll like go wave him over. So we're all like, hey, Paul, like come inside, like let's hang out, have cake or something. So I go to get up out of my chair, and I don't even know how it happens, but I trip over my purse, and instead of going, oh, hey, Paul, I open the door, hey, how's it going? Come and join us. It's our friend's birthday. I hop out of my chair. I trip over my purse. I go, this is the door. I go, bam, into the door, slide down, because it actually hurt. And it wasn't the best glass door. It kind of made this big rattling sound. Thank God I didn't break it. But it made this big rattle sound. Everyone in the whole board game cafe, like they turn around, they're like, oh my gosh, they look. Like the servers, the other people playing their noisy games. Everyone except for Paul. Paul is like, how's it going? Yeah, no, it's nice to be back in town. Yeah, I'm ordering a coffee. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. And then my friend was like, oh, Faith, that was the best birthday gift you could have given me. And I was like, and I was so embarrassed that I've repressed every other part about that interaction. I don't know if we ever got Paul to come over and say hi, or if everyone was too busy laughing at me in my shame. I don't remember.
Paul. Paul's great. I think we did wave him over. And, yeah, but, yeah. It was just so funny that just, like, everyone looks except for the person whose attention I'm trying to get. Oh, yeah. I'm a bit of a geeky nerd in real life, if you didn't know. I'm kind of a dweeb. Did very well in my midterms. Hopefully I'll do well on my midterm tomorrow. I have studied for it. I've studied for it quite a bit. And I find that sometimes if you're just like, school is all you do, you kind of get burnt out. So I try and make time for like some creative things such as this. So that's why I'm here talking to y'all. And also I was really excited for my new pants and I wanted to show them off. And I've been wanting to do like a whole Shop Vancouver Mermaid collection for years. And now's the chance. This is the Mertober collection. Purple and yellowy crop top. I'll probably try and wear it some other time this week, maybe next week. Because it's so perfect for this time of year. I don't wear it often because it's, yeah, kind of a, it's not exactly my colors. Like it is purple and orange, which are two of my main colors, but like never together. Mental breaks are good. They sure are. Paul sounds like the best part. We've all walked into a glass door at one point. Yes. One time my cousin and I, well, we were really little. Like, this is not when we were old. We were like, I think I was like 8 and she was 7. But we, our families rented a houseboat together, which was really fun. They came out to BC, to this beautiful lake called Shuswap Lakes, which is like this giant lake. And it's got all these like wonderful spots. So what you do is you rent a houseboat. You spend like a couple days out there exploring. So my parents, and my cousin's parents rent this houseboat, and we were so excited. We were like running around. We're playing like a game of tag. Sure, making my aunt just go completely bonkers. Like, please, children, don't fall off the boat and die. And so I'm like, no, I don't want to be tagged. And so I like run. And we are wearing life jackets, I remember, because it's kind of funny. Because we're like two little dorks running around life jackets. But I'm like, don't catch me. And so I go outside, and then I go back inside, and I close the sliding door. And it was like super duper clean because it was the first day on the houseboat, and it was freshly cleaned from, you know, the houseboat people. And so I close the door, and I'm like running into the living room, and my cousin's like chasing after me. Dong! Hits the glass, and there was like a decal on the doorway, but it's at adult head height, not child head height. So my cousin just like smacks into the glass, bounces off, falls down, but like her life jacket protected her from most of the harm. So it was just kind of hilarious. And like my parents and my aunt and uncle are in the living room. They're like, "Oh, are you okay?" And she's like, "I'm fine." But yeah, it was just like the noise she made hitting the glass, just doo. It was quite funny. Another time I ran into a mirror and apologized to myself. That was funny. I was at an art gallery, and I was in grade 8, so I was a menace. And I saw something really cool, and I wanted to show my friend. And it was like in this hallway, this like long dark hallway. And at the end of it, and it was like a mirror exhibit. And so I was walking down this hallway kind of quickly, and there was a mirror at the end of the hallway, and then like a sharp turn, like a 90-degree turn, and I didn't realize that. And so I'm like walking quickly, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's someone coming, and I'm like trying to stop, and I run into it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh, that was me. Thankfully no one saw. Well, I must be away. The dog is telling me it's bedtime. That is a-okay. I'm just like cleaning up here. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the chat, or you can leave me a super chat. Would also appreciate, because this took about an hour longer than I was intending, but that's okay. I had a lot of fun with this. I'm glad that so many of you were able to tune in. I know that like 7 o'clock on a Monday in Pacific time is not like the ideal time for a live stream, so I'm quite pleased with how many of y'all showed up. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you like the format of like tall vertical live streams. I know I kind of turned it into not a vertical live stream towards the end when my my phone died, but if you like more of those, like let me know and I can do more of them. I've enjoyed hanging out. I didn't know this is live, just popped in accidentally. Well, I'm glad you awkwardly stayed. I appreciate you hanging out, Larissa. it was fun to chat all things mermaid, Shop Vancouver Mermaid, la 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 la, goofing off, making fun of me, making fun of my husband, mostly making fun of me. He makes fun of me too. All right, there we go. And this is my newest fin skin, which I forgot to. Oh, my jellyfish! Oh, stay with me. I forgot to do one of the clips. I'm like, why is it not coming out? Oh, there we go. I just saw the live in shorts and learned about to come on PC. That was way vertical size that bonus. Okay. So it showed up in your shorts feed. That's good to know. Because normally my live streams only show up in like the subscriptions feed. But this showed up in the shorts feed. Yeah, Raina Mermaid, she's like, you should do more live streams. Like, they make, like, you get a lot of views and stuff. I think YouTube is just pushing live streams recently, which is great, because, I mean, less effort on my part sometimes, rather than me filming for an hour, and then me editing for 3 days, and then crying, and then not editing for another 6 weeks, and then editing again for another 2.5 days. What do I use for filming? Oh, I've got it right here, actually. I use the GoPro, I think this is the 9, the GoPro Hero 9. This actually can go underwater with no case. I would recommend using a case. I used to use one, and then I lost it, and I haven't replaced it. But yeah, this can go underwater. I typically use either this. This is a suction cup mount. It'll stick to anything that is flat. Or I'll use one of this. This is a little gorilla tripod. This one's a little too small and flimsy. I find it falls over a lot. I want to upgrade to something heavier, but for now it's fine. Most of the time I just use my tripod, my suction cup mount. And that's what I use for underwater filming. That's it. That's literally it. Sometimes I'll like use a selfie stick, but like, or a floating mount with, if I'm going outdoors, but very rarely. So yeah, just the GoPro. That's what I use. I know they're kind of expensive. I get all of my GoPros literally secondhand because so many people, like, they're super durable, the GoPros. Like, they're not gonna die. And a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll buy a GoPro with all these hopes and dreams. And in sales, we call that, in marketing, we call that, I forget. I gotta study. There's a word for it, where you envision yourself with a product and it's gonna give you prestige. So they'll buy this GoPro before they go on their, like, snorkeling trip or their scuba trip or their ski trip, and then they don't use it because, or they've used it once and then they're like, oh, it's too hard to figure out, or they're just like, ooh, I don't actually do all these amazing sports that I thought I was gonna do. So they get rid of it and they sell it on Facebook Marketplace to me, and that's great. Not sure if I can ask this, but I ordered leggings and a fin skin, received the leggings but not the fin skin. I know they take time to make them, but to make sure, I'm not sure how to know it will be delivered. It will be delivered, yes. So the leggings, like these, are made at a factory in California, I think. I ordered mine when the Haunted Tides collection came out-ish. I think I ordered these 2 weeks ago. I got them now. The fin skins, on the website, it should say what the pretty production time is, but yeah, you'll get like a separate shipping thing that says, hey, guess what, your fin skin has shipped, because they have to put it on the, not the paper, but the fabric, then get that to come to the studio, and then they sew it. So this one says somewhere 6 to 8 weeks. So if you got your leggings, it'll probably come in like another month or two, is my guess. So just be patient. Reach out on email if you have any questions. But yeah, I hope you took advantage of the deal where, I don't know why I'm muting and unmuting myself, but I hope you took advantage of the deal where you buy the fin skin and then you can get the leggings with it. But yeah, that is, like, unfortunately the way things work is, like, it doesn't ship, it doesn't ship together. And yeah, Finfolk does the same things too, is, like, you'll order their leggings, and I think they use the same supplier as Courtney does, with just their print on it. Like, you'll order the leggings, and they'll come, like, months before your tail comes. When in doubt, just, like, look at the time that it says estimated for production. So in this case, 6 to 8 weeks for production of the fin skin. For Finfolk, I think their production is like 12 to 16 weeks, something like that.
Let's just look at their tale of the month. I mean, expense and the vinyl so big. Yes, yeah, that's true. They're quite expensive. The shipping costs a lot more because it has the vinyl. What does it say? Estimated shipping 16 to 20. So that's like, wow, that's a long time. So yeah, I know it's like you order it and you're like, oh my gosh, I want it right away, and then you're like, where is it? And yeah, I understand the pain, but it's worth it. Like I think my Moonlight Magic, I mean, it got pretty delayed with like some various production delays. I think this, technically I submitted my measurements in May and I got it in December of last year. That was because of some extenuating circumstances. But yeah, they do take a while to make, but it's so worth it. Your fin skin arrives tomorrow and the leggings arrived 2 weeks ago. Hey, awesome. That's so good. And you'll have like a full set, and that's super cool, super jazzy, super stoked for you. Thank you so much for all your orders and your support of Shop Vancouver Mermaid and Tales and just the mermaid industry in general. We really appreciate it. Again, I'm a student right now, so mermaiding, like content creation, swimming lessons, and like being an Uber driver for princess parties is my only sources of income right now. So when you place orders, when you send super chats, it really does mean the world to me. It definitely helps out a lot with just my bills and just being able to stay afloat, so it's not all on my husband as I'm trying to better myself and get educated and things like that. So I really appreciate you guys and your support of me over the years. It really means a lot. And I should really go study for my midterm now. Also, shipping is free at Shop Vancouver Mermaid, so it's all included. Just keep that in mind. Use my code Nerdmaid, 10% off. You guys are the best. And I will see you later. Have a good night. You only use your code